Do not fear those who kill body, so the body can die. He said, but cannot kill the soul. Soul can die. But rather fear him who is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. It means as there are injuries in the body, there are also soul injuries. Job 2 from verse 3. Satan came to God and said, God was boasting about Job of his integrity, the integrity in the spirit of Job. And verse 4, the devil said to God, he said, skin to skin. Yes, all that the man has, he will give it for his life. Stretch out your hand, touch his bone and his flesh. So all the affliction of Job's body, all the affliction God allowed the devil to carry out was on Job's body. Now, how does the soul get wounded? Number one, it can be from the affliction of the body. How you interpret affliction of the body can bring the wound of the soul. For example, when Job was going through all this anguish and pain, his wife said, curse God and die. His wife left him. So that is what now brought the wound of the soul. His body was decaying. He lost everything around him. It has not penetrated to his soul. He's still talking about skin. But now the way people react also towards your pain can also bring wound to your soul. How you react towards pain or the way people react towards you when you are in pain can become wound to your soul. And you don't know that you are wounded. Now let me shock you. This teaching is for everyone. Nobody escaped this one. And the funny thing about the wounding of the soul, many wound of the soul is from childhood. As a child, all the wound, the pain you went through as a child, it has not been healed. You might grow in body, but you see that same soul that was in that small body, it's still the same soul in this big body, and it has not gotten treatment. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So some people think growth bring healing. Time does not bring healing. Growth does not bring healing. Bodily growth does not bring healing to the soul. That's why many people till now are still moving and living with the anguish they experienced from childhood. A girl, she's dead now. She's dead. But at a very young age, she started sleeping around. She could not control herself. She even died in relationship. She said when she was a child, the father and the mother divorced. And while she was sleeping at home, she was sleeping on the ground, the mother was sleeping on the bed. The mother was bringing men to the house. And she could hear the mother mourning in sex. And she was crying as a child. When she grew up, she began to live uneasy life. She could not settle in one relationship. And she died young in a relationship. Because that pain, that experience she saw as a child, that wound was not healed. So many decisions you are making today is as a result of the wound from childhood. I'm praying for you today. God is touching you and healing your soul in the name of Jesus. One of those wounds of the soul is called the anguish of soul. Genesis 42:21. The anguish. Then they said to one another, this is Joseph's brother now. An anguish is caused by betrayal. Then they said to one another, we are truly guilty concerning our brother, for we saw the anguish of his soul when he pleaded with us, and would not hear. Therefore this distress has come upon us. The anguish of the soul comes from betrayal. So if somebody look at you now, can they trace anguish? No, they can't trace anguish. And when there's anguish in your soul, it can outlive age. Age is not the issue. Say, I'm now 50, I'm healed. It's a lie. Age does not heal. Time does not heal it. Many people, when they were children, again, another thing the soul also experience is rejection. And ladies and gentlemen, many people have gone through rejection. Why? See, what I'm trying to teach you today is things you will go through. You will still go through them. I just want to let you know that even if you have not gone through it, you will go through it as far as you are in this life. You will experience anguish of soul. How do you get healed from it? And you will experience rejection from when you are a child. Anytime they start giving position in class, you went to a school here, they were giving position in class, they were giving trophies in class. And they didn't give you any trophy. You kept on seeing people receiving trophy you didn't get. That spirit of rejection will cling to your soul. And you begin to see other crowd and you see yourself that you don't belong. You see everybody going together, everybody are doing things together, but you want to join, but you feel you don't belong. That spirit of rejection. And the most painful rejection is rejection from the father. You won't believe that. Not the mother. Rejection from the father is the most painful rejection. The primary love a child needs is the love of a father. If you don't know, it was rejection that killed Jesus. In Matthew 27 from verse 45. It said, now from the 6th hour until the 9th hour, there was darkness over all the land. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, meaning, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why did you reject me? In verse 50, and he cried out again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. Jesus died of heartbreak of rejection of the Father. He was rejected by men, rejected by disciples, rejected by everyone. But the rejection that killed him was the rejection of the what? Yes.